Hello, good morning to all of you. Welcome back to Auto Transmission lecture series. So in the last class we solved some problems on gearboxes. Today let us continue with another problem from old question paper only. I have taken it. Okay, just I will read the problem here in the question number 5A. First question is of 10 marks. Explain the constant mesh gearbox. This already we studied. Second part here 10 marks. A simple problem they have asked. So let us solve the problem. Here just I will read this problem. The gearbox clutch shaft pinion has 14 teeth. Okay, and low gear main shaft pinion. Okay, low gear means first gear. Main shaft pinion, okay, that is the gear on the main shaft having 32 teeth, corresponding lay shaft, okay, this and this corresponding lay shafts have 36 and 18 teeth, and there is a rear axle ratio 3.7:1, and effective radius of the tire is given 0.355 meter. Calculate the vehicle speed, that is the car speed in the above arrangement, and the engine speed is 2500 rpm. Okay, so here in the solution simple. So they have given clutch gear first. Okay, let us consider this is a clutch gear. It is in mesh with lay shaft gear. Okay, so here the lay shaft will come. This is the main shaft. Okay, and this is connected to clutch gear. Let us call A, and this is gear B. Okay, and here what he has given, clutch pinion has 14 teeth. This is having TA equal to 14 teeth. Okay, and low gear main shaft pinion. Okay, that is the first gear, main shaft gear, that is 32 teeth. Okay, this is in mesh with. Let us consider this is the main shaft. Okay, here. Okay, now this is our main shaft. Okay, so the main shaft pinion has 32 teeth. It is having 32 in mesh with lay shaft. Clearly they have mentioned here. Okay, this is the main shaft. This is lay shaft. Okay, this is lay shaft. The gears of this are permanently fixed. Here it is sliding type, or in case of sliding mesh gearbox. Okay, now AB, I will call it as C gear. Let us call it as D. So TD is equal to 32, and this is the TC, and this is TB. Okay, teeth of gear B. And what is they have given here? Corresponding lay shaft pinions 36 and 18 teeth. Okay, this is having 36 and it is having 18 teeth. Okay, and there is a permanent rear axle reduction. Axle ratio is given. Axle ratio, okay, is equal to 3.7:1. Axle ratio is given, and effective radius of the rear tire. Radius of the tire R is given 0.355 meters. Calculate the speed of the vehicle V when engine speed is 2500 rpm. Okay, now how to calculate the speed of the vehicle? You know, V is equal to tire size of the tire is given. Okay, radius of the tire is given. So engine speed is modified by the gearbox. Okay, so engine speed divided by G modified by the gearbox. Okay, and this is to be multiplied by circumference of the tire 2πr. Okay, so here this is revolution per minute, RPM is there. So what you get in meters per minute? So divided by 60, you will get this value in meters per second. So here engine speed is modified by the gearbox. Okay, so the overall gear ratio it is what we call when it reaches to the wheels, isn't it? Therefore this is called overall gear ratio. Okay. What we call it is overall gear ratio. So this overall gear ratio overall gear ratio is equal to axle ratio or gearbox ratio, if you take it, into axle ratio. Okay, gearbox ratio into axle ratio. This is G equal to. So first here it is necessary to calculate gearbox ratio. So what the input is coming to this speed and what you get the output here. So the gearbox ratio. How to calculate gearbox ratio? Gear ratio is equal to, just you refer this figure, NA by NB into, is it clear? NC by ND. Correct now? NA by NB. Okay, driver by driven. Driven by, once again that driver, ND. Okay, and this is equal to, what happens here? This is equal to TB by TA into TD by TC. Okay, this is gear ratio, but B and C are permanently fixed to the lathe shaft, so this is a cancels out the gear ratio what we are getting. Therefore the gear ratio equal to TB, how much? 36 divided by TA 14 into TD 32 divided by TC, that is 18. Okay, and this what you get, 4.57:1 gear ratio is. Now what you have to do? You have to calculate overall gear ratio G, but G equal to gear ratio into axle ratio. Axle ratio is given here 3.7. Therefore 4.57 into what you get, 3.7 is equal to overall gear ratio. What you get here as 16.92:1. Now we got total overall gear ratio. Substitute all the values in the above equation V equal to. Okay, so NE is given, engine speed 2500. Okay, into 2 into 5 into radius of the tire 0.355 divided by, okay, divided by here overall gear ratio 16.92, okay, into 60. So what you get here, the speed of the vehicle, you will get this as 5.498 meters per second. Suppose if you want to calculate this in kilometers per hour, 5.498 meters per second into, okay, converting second into hours, so 60 into 60, then meter into kilometers divided by 1000, you will get the final value in the above speed as 19.8 kilometers per hour. Okay, usually such type of simple problems they are going to ask. Okay, simply based on the what, how to calculate the gear ratio. Already we have solved so many problems of the same type. Okay, thank you.